Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from OneHive Gazette, here with the next video, and this is a Q&A. Finally got to you guys' questions. I'm going to be reading them today, answering them, and just right off the bat, hope you guys like the Q&A and the FaceCam with it. If you like these types of videos, be sure to let me know in the comments, because I might consider doing these more often. I do them like once a month as of right now, but I could do them like once a week even, when I have time, if you guys like these types of videos. So be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll check those out for sure. Before I get into the questions, I do want to say a lot's gone down with this update. We have new attack strategies probably going to become popular. People want to know how to use the new defense. I can't think off the top of my head that the bomb tower. Yeah, the bomb tower is what it's called, where the skeleton throws the bombs off. So I'm going to have new base building content, new attack strategies. Going to be covering that all on the channel. I already got into the skeleton spell a little bit in the last mini tip yesterday. So check that out if you haven't already. But today I'm answering your guys' questions. Kind of try to do this all in one take. I know a lot of YouTubers like to like do a bunch of clips spliced together, but I don't think that's quite as real and as cool to do. So I'm just gonna try to do it all in one take, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's get to you guys' questions. Have quite a few, and I have this kind of new mic. I'm not sure why this one isn't what I'm using. The one right here, this new mic. It's like the size of my hand, pretty much. If I hold it up right next to it, just kind of hangs down from the ceiling. Really cool mic. So. It might sound a little different. Not sure if it does or not, but anyway, let's get into the questions. I hope you can't hear the clicking too much in the background. Just going through these on my computer. So first Q&A comes from Hi Bob. Q&A, can I be the last question? No. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We have Zubin Goho. Q&A, don't you think P.E.K.K.A.s should get a buff in speed instead of the 2 damage from Teslas? Tell me your opinion. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the next one. Also talking about P.E.K.K.A.s, we have Christopher Chang. Do you think P.E.K.K.A.s not taking ×2 damage from Teslas or being the preferred target of Teslas, as well as level 6 wizards at Town Hall 9, will open the door for Go Wipe as a 3-star strategy at any Town Hall, but especially Town Hall 9? And yeah, I think Town Hall 9 is the main one we need to talk about, because Town Hall 8 is pretty much already kind of, the balance is gone. Town Hall 10, I don't think we'll see any Go Wipes for 3 stars. Just the damage, the DPS is too high at Town Hall 10. Same for Town Hall 11, obviously. So Town Hall 9, are those new P.E.K.K.A.s going to affect the game too negatively? Are they going to bring back Go Wipe? What's the deal with the P.E.K.K.A.s is basically what I'm getting from this. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think at Town Hall 9, P.E.K.K.A.s were underused. They were probably worthy of being used more than they were. P.E.K.K.A.s, Valks, and like bowlers with a Queen Walk and a bunch of rages, that's been a good strategy I've seen work a lot. Now that the P.E.K.K.A.s don't take ×2 damage from those Teslas, I think that it can be used even more. Now, Hogs are also powerful. I think I might even talk about that later in the video if I have a question on it. Can't remember. But the point is, P.E.K.K.A.s are probably going to be even more powerful now. As far as Go Wipe coming back, because I don't have a huge problem with P.E.K.K.A.s becoming popular if they're used in a 3-star strategy that uses a Queen Walk and a P.E.K.K.A. Walk and very strategic deployment, along with like Valks or Bowlers or something. But the main issue is if Go Wipe comes back, where it's just kind of a spam attack, doesn't take a whole lot of skill, and I think we'll see. I haven't seen people use the level 6 wizard at Town Hall 9. It's just too early, to be honest. People don't have it yet. I think we might see it, especially for people who have Town Hall 8 level defenses. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be as popular as it used to be, just because Hogs are going to be powerful. Back when P.E.K.K.A. was when Go Wipe rather was the thing people used, it was, first of all, it was a 2-star strategy. It didn't work for 3 stars much of the time. Did occasionally, but not that much. And the other options were hard. It was hard to do a good Town Hall 9 attack. There was it was much more defense oriented than it is nowadays. So I don't think we're going to see Go Wipe come back too much. We might see it just occasionally, but the answer, I guess, short is no. I'm not a huge fan of the P.E.K.K.A. change, but it might open some stuff up at Town Hall 10. Who knows? Maybe bring a P.E.K.K.A. with your kill squad or something. We'll see how that plays out. But overall, probably not the best change, to be honest. Let's move on to the next question, though. This one comes from X Fighter. Q&A, what's your opinion of engineered bases? Do you think they are a wanted part of the game, or do you think they are a problem Supercell has to take care of? Well, they're definitely a part of the game. Wanted, it depends who you ask, and uh, do I personally think they're a problem? Kind of, yeah. I think that they're not a good thing to have in the game, and I think Supercell should take care of it. Now, no matter what I say, there's always going to be people that are like, you can't tell me how to play the game, it's just a game. You know, people do whatever they can to get the advantage and win, that's part of the game. Stop complaining about it. And, you know, I kind of understand what they're saying to a certain extent, but I think that, and this is just my opinion, but based on what I've seen, Supercell didn't intend for War to be a competition of who's able to have the most lopsided base, I guess, to put it bluntly, because that's basically what engineered bases are. They're having the greatest difference between your offense and your defense in order to get the advantage by terms of matching with opponents who have worse defense level or equal to defense level, because that's kind of what it's based on, but you have much more powerful attack capabilities. So I don't think that's what the direction Supercell wanted War to go. Now, I'm not a huge fan of doing a whole lot of regulations to keep all the bases. You have to upgrade your defenses before you go on to the next town hall level. That gets a little bit kind of encroaching on the player's freedom to be able to do what they want with their base. But I think that it is something Supercell should take care of. I think there should be some kind of way to safeguard this from happening. And I don't want to, that's just, kind of my opinion. I don't think it's a huge issue, though. I haven't seen a whole lot of engineered bases. We do see them occasionally, but arranged wars, if you have an engineered base, you're not going to get in an arranged war in most clans, unless you're going against a clan that also has an engineered bases. That'd be kind of weird, I guess, but we're not going to see that much for clans like Genesis who do arranged wars. We're just going to get fair matchups when we do an arranged war, and now we have the clan challenge that just allows us to just kind of sidestep the entire regular search process and just do a direct war with the clan we want to do it with. So I think that engineered bases are probably the biggest problem for clans that aren't doing clan challenges. They don't have the connections. They're not clan isn't out there enough. They have trouble setting that up maybe. So they're doing mostly random searches. They want to get that loot as well as the XP and the all the stuff that you can't get from a clan challenge, and they keep getting matched up with clans that have some engineered bases. So I think Supercell should do something about it. I think that even though people do use it, I think that most people would agree it's not the best thing to have, and just my opinion. I mean, people are free to do it if it's fair play, as it is right now. Nothing against it in the rules, but I would like to see a change for sure. If Supercell can. Not the biggest priority for me, but for other people I know they have stronger feelings about it. I'm not too involved in that issue, I guess. But let's move on to the next question, which comes from Rainier Vanderwalt. Q&A, what do you use to record? I want to record some 6-star wars. Please help. Okay, so just really quick, just for the record, because people always ask this, I use QuickTime Player on my Mac, which is right here. This is the Mac FaceCam, by the way, which is pretty cool. The lighting sucks, but it actually has pretty high resolution for the FaceCam. Yeah, I use QuickTime Player, so you need a iPhone, a lightning cable, and a Mac that has relatively recent software. So you gotta have an iPhone 5 or later, I think, because you need the lightning cable. Otherwise, you can't use your iPhone 4 cable that has like the wider part that plugs into your phone. You need the lightning cable, which has the skinny recharger for your phone, and that's how I record. So if you have, Android or a PC computer or something, check out Xmirage. I think also, what is it? Air Server, I think. There's other ways to do it, but this is free, just QuickTime Player. It comes with the Mac, and it's really easy to connect. So if you're lucky enough to have a Mac and an iPhone that's relatively recent, you can use QuickTime Player, and if not, good luck. But there's other stuff you can pay like $12 for and be able to record your attacks. So yeah, let's keep going. This next question from Cherry. Q&A, like the attack meta series, will you do a similar series for defense and tell why it is so? Like the current meta is super exposed air defenses and why that is. Thanks. I'm thinking about it. I think that might be a cool series. I definitely try to inject, the new types of bases into my videos, whether it's in a live base build or just taking a look at certain aspects of defending, or even in some of the base destruction videos, you can see the bases that did well, why they did well. As far as specifically about the exposed air defenses, that's kind of to keep the hounds out of the base so they don't tank. Essentially, you're trying to kill the balloons, not the hounds. So you keep your air defenses on the outside of your base. So when the balloons enter, they're not being tanked for. And if you're lucky, if the base is set up okay, they'll go down. I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but some people do choose to use the air defenses, mainly at Town Hall 10, actually Town Hall 9 a little bit. We see that being used. So I'll think about doing that series. It's something that I guess would be cool, but it's not the easiest to compile an attack or a defensive meta. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it, and once I can probably consider doing that once all the craziness from the update washes away. But right now, my main focus is just getting the update content out, which a lot of that is going to be talking about the new base meta. So we'll see. Q&A: how much time do you spend on Clash of Clans per day? Right now, I can do a few attacks just between different stuff. Just get on, do an attack, then get off really quick. So I can do maybe 3 or 4 attacks a day. For war, I'm not doing wars besides the weekends mainly, so on the weekends I might spend, depending on the war, if it's an arranged war I'll spend some more time, but if it's a regular matchup like it was last weekend sort of, I'll spend 20 minutes, maybe less, planning an attack and do the attack. So really not a whole lot of time. I do spend time on YouTube making the videos pretty much every day. Doesn't take that long. This Q&A will though, because it has a lot of editing in it. Other videos aren't that time consuming. So really I don't spend that much time, I guess. And I know people often think the YouTubers spend a lot of time, which is true for some people, but I just never really got that consumed with it. Don't have an intro. You guys were sure to make sure I didn't after I tried using that cheap one. So not a whole lot of editing, but it's kind of cool that I can still make videos that people enjoy without having to spend too much time on it, and I can still play Clash of Clans without having to spend too much time maintaining my account either. Alright, last question. This one is Camo Foul something. Okay, how do you think base building will change with the new hogs in Bomb Tower? So with the new hogs, I assume you're talking mainly about Town Hall 9, because that's where we're going to see the new hogs really come into play. I think that, and I'm going to make a lot of videos on this, so I want to keep this answer short. Basically, I think that we're going to see hogs be used more. I said, when the update first, the sneak peek came out about the hogs not being damaged 1.5 times more by the giant bombs, I said it's not going to be that big of a deal. We'll see. It's hard to tell one way or another right now because it's so early on, but I think we're going to see the bomb tower be probably a little better than the wizard tower. You'll keep it on the opposite side of your queen at Town Hall 9. You'll try to make it so that the hogs, or maybe at Town Hall 10 when you have 2 of them, where the miners are going to go, you're going to try to keep that for the back end stuff, I guess is what I'm saying, not for the kill squad. Because the kill squad can take it out really easily. It's like having a mortar attacking your queen. It just doesn't do enough damage to one individual unit. You need that splash damage on the miners or the hogs. So we'll see it put on the opposite side of the base. It doesn't look that strong. I think it might need a buff, but once again, we'll have to wait and see. It's not been upgraded yet. People are still using the level 1 and level 2 bomb towers. So once it gets maxed out and when we're able to see it, we'll see the effect it has. And after it explodes, because that's one cool thing, is after it drops the bomb, it blows up. That does significantly more damage. Not enough to kill a hog or anything, I think, but that's probably close to a giant bomb. Yeah, probably close to a giant bomb. Maybe not quite as much. So that should be kind of interesting to see how that feature of the bomb tower plays in. But I really can't talk about it too much right now. I just don't know enough about it. I'll be sure to cover that once once we have some more information. So hope you guys like this video. Once again, let me know if you did. Don't drop questions on this video. Drop those questions next time I tell you guys I'm going to do a Q&A, which could be soon, I guess, in a week or so, depending on how you like these types of videos. So be sure to let me know. One last thing, hope you guys like the new microphone, which I was kidding about. This might blow your mind right here. Check it out. Yeah, it's all the way back here. It's just a duct tape thing on my wall. I still use this microphone. Let me know if I fooled you in the comments. Just some kind of cool Easter egg I threw into this video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you like the attacks in the background. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bisectatron out.